I'll go Steve Morgan here in Clarksville, Arkansas. We have Peach Pickin Paradise, which is pick your own, primarily peach orchard. I also am a producer for Butterball Turkey and have a cow-calf beef operation with my son Mark.
Mark Morgan, Farm with Dad. So yeah, this is Peach Pickin Paradise.
It's really an entertainment business more than anything, in that families can come out, they can bring their kids can pick a peach off the tree, they can have an excursion, get out of the house and get some nice fresh fruit and see nature. So that's really more what you're selling as much as the actual product.
We try to have different varieties for different customers when they come out. You know, there's 4 or 5 different ones going. They're going to ask which one's the best. They can go out and taste and they can decide for themselves. And then it extends our season by having, you know, kind of an early season, mid-season, and provide different varieties like that.
I guess, as I said earlier, this area became known for peaches in the 1940s and on up. If anywhere in the state, I don't have to say I'm a peach grower, but typically you go and you say, well, I'm from Clarksville, and they'll say, well, how's the peach crop?
I always say I'm from Johnson County. Growing peaches is something that I like to do, but you know, it's also, you know, I fully support the county, and you know, I want to be a part of making the community, Clarksville, the county better. When we get all these people coming from Little Rock, from Fayetteville, to the River Valley down here to come pick peaches, then you know they're coming to see Clarksville. So many people just drive through it on that interstate, and if you can get them off the interstate, then maybe they'll come back, you know, to give them a reason to come here, because it's a pretty good place to be from and live now and going forward.
The difference in our fruit and something that you might pick up on the roadside or even you know, in the grocery store, is that we try to get the fruit as tree ripe as possible, and for you to still be able to take it home and do something with it. Now that extra 2 to 3 to 5 to 10 days on the tree just provides the flavor that it's a different product. We're not selling the same product that you find in commercially. This is a different product, and so you know, people realize that, and they seek us out once they get our fruit, and they cook with it, or they do whatever they're going to do with it, and they say, "Wow, that's a real peach." You know, people can get a sense of nature and accomplishment.
Where their food came from. I mean,
Yeah.
seeing it like there it was, we're going home to eat it now, you know, type deal.
Wow, you know, and you know, like I said, your 3-year-old can go out there and you can point out a peach. You know, they're not really discerning at that age, but you can say, hey, here, you get this one, it's down low, you can come over here and pick that. And they're still hanging on to it when they leave. You know, that's their peach.
Yeah.
You know, and we sell by the pound, and we're supposed to be weighing that peach, but it's their peach, and you kind of go, okay, we'll let that one go.
Everybody, you know, you'll have maybe 2 different people that came together in the same vehicle. You know, they each picked a basket. They're coming out and paying, and I mean, you do not get their. These are mine. This is my basket. Do not get hers. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
they look exactly alike.
Yeah, and you
got
gotta
to keep them separate.
keep them separate. You know.
Yeah. Know which one's mine.
Yeah, that's
because it's their accomplishment.
They did it, and so I think a lot of people come for that, a little bit of a competitive nature.